Alright, what's up guys, it's Super here and welcome to another Injustice 2 video, and today we are going to be looking and showcasing my favorite gear classes that I've created in Injustice 2. I'm actually going to be doing a full gear showcase, epic gear showcase, in the upcoming days, but before I did that video, because I do have the legendary Scarecrow gear coming very soon, so I wanted to have that before I did the full showcase video, because it's probably the last one that I'm gonna get for a bit, because I'm working on Supergirl and I'm working on a bunch of others, but those are probably gonna take a while. So I wanted to do a showcase of my top 5 gear classes that I've created for, you know, a specific character. Now of course you guys might not agree, or you guys might not even like the classes that I've created, but these are my personal favorite. These are the ones that are my favorite to play with because of the way they look, or I guess maybe not so like play with, but they're like my favorite the way they look. So if I do get into a match, if I had to pick one class, I would pick this class. So let's start off with 2 honorable mentions, because I have a lot of characters here that I have like awesome classes for. 100 gear pieces for Scarecrow, because I've been working on Scarecrow's legendary gear. So honorable mention number 1 is actually there's 2 classes for Flash that I really love. This specific one right here, which you could also turn into Godspeed, and it just looks awesome. This mask right here, I think it's the Golden Rival. Yeah, Golden Rival Flash Cowl. Awesome class. You know, you could change up some of the gear to make it look more, I guess, more, to have him have more armor, but that helmet, like, really is, it makes the class in my opinion. And then the other one is my Elseworld Flash. Now this is more simple, more basic, trying to make it look as close as to the actual Elseworld Flash look. And of course the mask is very rare actually. A lot of people still don't have the Elseworld Flash to this day, and I was fortunate enough to get it on this account. And yeah, this class is definitely one of my favorites to use with Flash. You don't even need to use like the regular color. You can throw on a different color, and it still like looks really good. So the Elseworld Flash and this other one, the Golden Rival Flash Cowl, could of course make him Godspeed. You know, you call him Godspeed if you want. Honorable mention of my favorite classes that I've made in this game. Moving on to another honorable mention is Red Hood. Now this one, of course, Red Hood has some cool classes, but this one right here with the hoodie and the you know, I guess you call it traditional Red Hood mask, or you know, helmet, dome, whatever it's called here. Sonic Protection Dome with the hoodie on, and this jacket looks so clean, and of course he has the Red Hood symbol in the middle. It looks really good. And of course, for any Red Hood class, you have to have a Kid from Crime Alley alternate. This is literally the only Red Hood color that I would use that is obtainable through mother boxes and drops, because these look awesome. Like the Golden Red Hood and the Platinum Red Hood, they look really good, but as far as like colors that you could obtain through mother boxes and drops, in my opinion this is the only one, because it really highlights the red. Like if you have these other colors right here, this one highlights the red, but you get some black around and stuff, and I don't know, I just really don't like that one too much. But this one really highlights the reds, and it has a very clean look to it. So this is definitely my favorite shader for Red Hood, and this class right here is definitely top notch. So moving on to the actual top 5, I'm gonna start off at number 5 with my Harley Quinn look. And for some reason, I just love the way this class looks. I mean, obviously she looks sexy, right? She looks sexy, but in my opinion, like, she looks sexy like in a classy way, you could say. And I also like the way the socks look with the shoes. And of course, you have to have the Joker's mole alternate as the color. You could have the regular Joker's mole, color if you want as well. But in my opinion, this one is just the absolute best Harley Quinn color. There's something about this class that I really, really like, because you could make Harley Quinn look even sexier than this. You could, you know, take off the headpiece, and you could have, like, you know, the short, let's see, where is it? You could have the smaller shirt, you know, something like this. I actually have a class like this. You can make her look a lot sexier, but for some reason, like this look right here really catches my eye, and it's one of my favorite looks in the entire game, especially with the jester hat as well with the bow tie. I really, really love this look for Harley. So that is my number 5 pick. Moving on to the number 4 pick, we have Lord Rayden. And I know a lot of people didn't want Rayden in the game, and I said I didn't want Rayden in the game, but once he's out, I'm going to treat him like every other character. I'm not going to show any preference towards him, and I'm not going to show any, like, disliking towards him. I'm going to treat him like every other character in the game. And I was pleasantly surprised at how awesome Rayden's gear is, especially this class right here. This might even be, like, further up on the list. I just can't decide because he's so new. But this Rayden look is just beyond, like, my imagination of how awesome Rayden could look, guys. Like, you have no idea. I was like, what are they gonna do with Rayden's gear? You know what I mean? Because he looks more like classic Rayden. Yeah, you get Dark Rayden, which has a little bit more armor, you know, but when I saw his original design, I was like, oh, what the hell did they do to Rayden? But this look right here, especially the mask, it like blew my mind how amazing this looks. Along with, you know, the chest piece, the gear. How do I take? Here we go. I'm gonna take that off. Everything about this class, and especially like the colors. The fact that Rayden's lightning actually changes colors depending on what color you have for him, what shader. I think adds another like element to his gear, because same thing with Starfire, even though I don't have her on my list, you know, her hair changing, and you know, a couple other characters, moves change color depending on the shader, is really, really special in my opinion, and it adds a little bit more to that character's gear. But this Rayden look is just like, I can't look at it without smiling because it's so awesome. I think the look completes it with, you know, this mask. This is like the base of this look, and then you could change his you know, his chest piece and everything else to make it look different if you want. You know, a lot of these pieces of gear look awesome for him, but this is the look that I went with. This is like my look that I really, really like, with the purple stuff, the purple lightning. Purple's obviously, you guys could tell, one of my favorite colors. So this look is just out of this world for me. So moving on to number 3 is a combination of not only gear but also an ability. And of course, I'm talking about the Nightwing look. Now, I have this class right here, which is more, you know, this one has the Tim Drake colors, and a lot of people said that I should make another video with, you know, Tim Drake, because he actually uses a staff. So I'm definitely gonna make another video with this one, but you know, just completing the Nightwing look, along with having the Staff of Grayson. Not only that, but of course you have the blue look, you have the red color, and then you have the original Nightwing color, which is this one right here. You know, you could change the colors to match whatever Nightwing you prefer. And of course, you know, the Staff of Grayson is something that is, I think, one of the most fun things about this game. It's very, very, very good. Really, really good. Staff of Grayson. Amazing, amazing, you know, move, which if he had as his trait, I think he would be top tier for sure, especially with the frame data and everything on it. But it's a lot of fun as well. Like, whenever I use this class, I have so much fun doing switch combos, because you could do a specific combo string, switch to the Staff of Grayson, do a couple of hits, switch back to your sword, do the meter burn uppercut, switch back to the staff, and then end your combo that way. The amount of like different switches that you could do with this is awesome. And of course, I do love the way this gear looks, but it's more of a combination of actually creating Nightwing that really like attracts me to this. And you know, the reason why I love this class so much is because you pretty much make Nightwing. That's it. All right, moving on to number 2. Where is he? Where are you? You guys know I'm a huge fan of Mortal Kombat, and it seems like the DLC characters have the best gear, right? Doesn't it seem that way? Like with every DLC character that comes out, it seems like they have like better and better gears. Like, you know, obviously they had more time to work on the DLC characters post-launch compared to, you know, a lot of these characters that they were working on at the same time. You know, I think the game released with 29, 30 characters. But to me, it seems like the gear for the DLC characters has improved the more each DLC character is released. And in my opinion, there is no better gear for a DLC character than the Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 gear set for Sub-Zero. Now, it's only 2 pieces. It's only the chest piece and the chest piece. Did I say chest piece and chest piece? No, I think I said head piece and chest piece. Okay, good, good. But this class right here, you could do multiple things with it. You can make it look like literally every ninja in Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. You know, you could have Rain. You could have Sub-Zero. You could have the alternate for Sub-Zero. You could have Noob Saibot. You could have Scorpion with this one. You could have, you know, maybe like the alternate for Scorpion, which was a really, really bright yellow back in the day. You could have Ermac. You could have Reptile. You could have Gold Scorpion with this. And then you could have Chrome. You could do so much with this. It's the same with the classic MK1 look, but I grew up playing Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. So this mask to me and the chest piece is so iconic and so like a part of my childhood that whenever I want to play Sub-Zero, this is the class that I would go to every time. And if you ask me what my favorite ninja to create, it's definitely Noob Saibot. That's why I have him here as my default class. Noob Saibot, and I could even make the actual Noob Saibot with some of his clones right here. I could have the Charge clone, I could have the Aerial clone, and I could actually make, you know, a legit Noob Saibot class. I'm gonna take those off because they actually suck. Well, the grounded one sucks. The Aerial one is pretty good because it's an overhead, you combo from it, but I'm gonna take those off just in case. But this UMK3 class for Sub-Zero, my number 2 favorite of any classes that I've made for this game. Now, moving on to my number 1 class. A lot of you guys are gonna think I'm crazy because there's so many awesome pieces of gear in this game. How can you go with something so basic and so simple? Well, it's easy, my friends. I am a huge fan of the classic Batman. I'm a huge fan of the classic Batman. Yes, he has kryptonite gear in this game. He has billionaire armor, literally made out of gold. At least my billionaire Batman, which is the best billionaire Batman. He has legendary... Oh, wait, I have that on my other class. He has a lot of cool gear. But, in my opinion, you can't beat the classic. The classic Batman logo, the classic Batman look. This is actually not the ideal look for me, but I traded in a bunch of common and rare gear for the guild to unlock some guild ladders. So this is actually not the very ideal look. There's another look where he doesn't have the shoulder pads and it's just more even more basic than this. But of course you have the basic cowl. You have the thing that makes this gear set, or you know, gear class which in my opinion is my personal favorite gear piece in this game. This chest piece for Batman, the world's greatest, the classic chest piece for Batman, is actually my favorite gear piece in this entire game. I absolutely love it. And then you have just the regular arms, because like I mentioned, I traded in a bunch of common gear. I actually have something else that's better than that. I have the leg piece that completely removes the armor from his thighs, and it removes a lot of the armors from his shins. It looks more classic look, even more so than the default, as you guys see here. And then for this one, I do have the legendary belt for him, even though it would work better with, you know, something like this. Or there's actually a belt in here that's pretty simple. Let's see if I can find it. It's pretty basic, pretty simple, and it matches the classic look. But of course, I gotta have the legendary gear. Yeah, it's this one, right? Belt of the Bold. Something like this. Oh, this one is actually the one that works the best with it. Nice Batman logo there, but for, you know, this specific class, I do have the legendary gear just because I freaking work for it, just so I could jump one extra time and, you know, hover forward one extra time. But this Batman look is my favorite class in the entire game. I know a lot of you guys are gonna think it's too simple, whatever, but I rather play with this Batman look on any game, or, you know, any match that I play, versus the Billionaire Batman. That's just me personally, just because I really love the world's greatest. It's my favorite piece of epic gear in the entire game. So that is going to do it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed me going through my top 5 with a couple honorable mentions, classes that I've made in Injustice 2 for, you know, I think it was Batman, Harley, Rayden, Sub-Zero, and I forgot who else. Flash. Let's see, I actually have it written down right here. Oh, and Robin. I was gonna say Nightwing. Well, technically it is Nightwing if you make the entire gear set with the Staff of Grayson. But those are my favorite classes. Leave down below in the comment section which character has your favorite gear, or what's your favorite like class for a specific character. I'll be interested to read all those. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. What's going on? It's Super here, and thank you for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you guys subscribed if you are not already. Also, check out any of these videos linked at the top. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time.